As Ashley's friend, I'm tired of everybody coming on this fucking app with their opinions, with their thoughts, with their conspiracies of what they think may have happened to my friend. It's clear as day that this man murdered and killed my friend. He tried to stage it as a suicide. Let's put that on the floor. Number one, Ashley would never harm herself. Ashley was beautiful, happy, talented, hardworking. She had no reason to. I was just speaking to her and I have the messages of while she was on this trip. Number two.
Y'all, this situation with ASHLEE JENAE has left the internet completely divided. On one hand, there are people who want justice no matter what. And on the other side, there are those who 100% believe that Ashley might have deserved what happened. Long before she went on her trip, there were people reportedly in her comments warning her to stay away from Joe McCann, only for Ashley to clap back, claiming that they were all jealous of her new relationship. And with Ashley's second IG page exposing her as a sugar baby, the internet is starting to dig into her lifestyle and the complicated relationship she had with Joe McCann.
I'm noticing that black men only speak on black women getting murdered when it's a white man doing it. Y'all kill us every day. Black women get strangled, stabbed, shot. But when it's a white man do it, that's when you say something.
Girl, it feels like every day we get to learn something new about ASHLEE JENAE and who she was behind the glam of her IG lifestyle. Just to give you a refresher, Ashley and her boyfriend, Joe McCann, a crypto businessman, traveled to Zanzibar, Tanzania to celebrate her 31st birthday. As the holiday went on, Joe proposed to her, and Ashley reportedly called her family and friends to share the good news. She also talked about it on social media. However, a few hours later, word got out that she had died. A lot of things just weren't adding up, especially when it came to Ashley's relationship with Joe. After she passed, he said absolutely nothing, not even a tweet, and he's wiped off every picture from his IG page. Folks who knew Joe before the incident said that he never posted Ashley on his page, even though he was all over hers. The only personal posts Joe had on his page were those with his wife. On top of all that, Ashley's family revealed that Joe has not contacted them, then even launched a GoFundMe to bring Ashley back, which is kind of confusing. Because if Ashley has no money, how was she portraying a very expensive lifestyle on IG? She and Joe were going on trips at the drop of a dime, and she showed off the luxury clothes and gifts she had. All that, and there's no money in the bank? What's really going on? Well, the internet started asking questions, and it didn't take long for something to come out.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? You know, we keeping it organic. Me and my little chocolate Easter bunny. Babe, stop playing. Babe, you know I'm sensitive, babe. We about to get in a lick. This her car. She just came for to pick me up.
Something like, not too crazy.
She from Philly, so you know she crazy, she toxic. She might stab you. You might stab me in my sleep. You told me about take my hands off, you gonna beat me up.
Because I'm good with my hands.
Ashley was not just an influencer in Miami. She was reportedly a well-known bottle girl and video vixen, and had good relationships with entertainers around Miami. A person who personally knew her wrote, "No one's saying it, so I'll say it." Ashley may be an influencer now, but everyone in Miami knows she was a stripper. Joe met her at a party she was literally working the pole at. She danced in his section, and ever since, they've kind of gone around the world fighting in luxury hotels for the last year and a half. This wasn't even the first time they became engaged. It was the second. It's also not the first time the police were called to break up one of their fights. He is currently the subject of a financial crime investigation. He was taking profits from investments that were actually at a loss for years and got caught out there for doing it. He's rich, janky, older, has a massive power imbalance with her, and in my opinion, picked her because of that. Who knows what happened that night? May she rest in peace and may her family find the truth. But this was 100% a very openly sugar baby on steroids situation. Source: I know them personally, and we have many mutual friends. Ashley was also a major face in the divestment community and was basically big on dating outside her race to find a better life. She made tweets saying, Same ninjas bashing black women are the same ninjas calling me a traitor for dating a white man. And I've been saying since the 3rd grade that my children will be mixed. When she started going out with Joe McCann, ASHLEE made it clear that she was raising her standards emotionally, financially, and lifestyle-wise because she wasn't about to entertain relationships that don't benefit her growth. By posting pictures with this big-time crypto CEO, ASHLEE made it look like she had won the game. However, according to critics, how she got there was as messy and complicated as it gets. While ASHLEE posed as a lifestyle influencer and occasional video vixen, she actually had a whole nother IG page where she advertised to her customers. It was through this page that ASHLEE and Joe met before they linked up physically at a party. Joe and ASHLEE made their relationship public around November 2025, when they celebrated their 1-year anniversary.
Do you know what really made me sad? And I don't know whether you caught it. I've been looking for it, but I know as fact because I took some pictures from that page. ASHLEE had another Instagram page. It's been taken down. Somebody has taken down that second Instagram page. Why? Because you see, there's an old saying, when you start to throw water, if you throw water at a wall, it goes in every direction, not just one direction. Which means that as we are going to expose Joe for who and what he is, it's also unfortunately going to expose ASHLEE for what she was doing. We also find out.
And what's crazy about it is around that same time, Joe was literally out here talking about his wife and young kids. Does this mean that he and ASHLEE started seeing each other when he was still a married man? And if Joe was such a devoted family man and was married until recently, did he get a super fast divorce? Or was he technically still married when he proposed to ASHLEE in Zanzibar? Word is that ASHLEE wasn't Joe's fiancé in the traditional sense, and the proposal might have been done for the sake of appearances. Ever since they met, he's fulfilled her dreams of a soft life and basically traveled with her around the globe. However, the only problem was that Joe grew increasingly aggressive and they fought almost all the time they were together. One of ASHLEE's friends actually confirmed that the fight at the villa wasn't the first time the two of them got into it, publicly saying, "This is also not the first time he did something of this nature to ASHLEE. Joe, you are going to rot in jail." But for whatever reason, ASHLEE continued to stay until it escalated to this. However, her friends are not about to let the narrative of ASHLEE being an escort fly.
I've known her since about 2021 to 2022. Everything that everybody's saying couldn't be further from the truth of who she was as a person. And it's bad enough finding out and having this be the way that I found out about ASHLEE and everything that she's been through. But it's almost traumatizing to see how people talk about her in the midst of this devastating loss.
They showed text messages proving that the engagement was real, and ASHLEE was looking forward to her future with Joe. Joe Budden also let it slip out that he knew ASHLEE and was surprised to find out that she was already doing school runs with Joe when their relationship was still so young.
Stand none of the romantic choices. But if that's your homegirl and you love her and they vouch for that person, ASHLEE and homeboy was at my birthday dinner. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They were at my birthday dinner. And I invited ASHLEE the last 2 years to my birthday dinner. So this year I made it a point to get on the phone. Like, yo, this is the year. What's up? You gonna make it? And she was on some shit like, yeah, you know, just gotta check on my man. And I know we gotta drop off the stepkids and we gotta pick them up from school and they on spring break and this, and I'm on the phone like, girl, for real? Like, yo, you playing stepmommy over there.
Her friends also explained that ASHLEE was a businesswoman with a thriving hair care brand. This was the main source of her soft lifestyle. However, it's difficult to find a business page on social media belonging to ASHLEE, and I can't imagine that she ran her brand completely offline. For her friends, these escort allegations are nothing more than cheap attacks on her character. And even if what's said is true, it doesn't change the fact that a young woman went on a vacation and never came home. Whether she was a businesswoman, a lifestyle influencer, an escort, or anything else the internet wants to call her, nobody deserves to end up like this. And as you can imagine, people have a lot to say. Let's demand that Zuri Zanzibar drop the CCTV footage from that night that led up to ASHLEE JENAE'S untimely death. We are asking for full transparency. What makes this even harder to process is that her last post was literally her feeding a giraffe with HBD Ashley spelled out in rose petals at her feet. That was April 5th. She was gone days later. Nobody saw that coming.